What's up YouTube, and welcome to the video. It's been a long time since I made a video, but just wanted to show off the daily. And I actually picked this up about a year ago. It was a one owner 2004 Honda CRV. I bought it completely stock, and basically I just wanted to walk around this video and show you everything that I've done to it and just kind of tell you about it. But overall, for the year that I've owned it, it's been very reliable. Gas mileage is okay. I kind of read up and it said they show that they get like 28 on the highway, and it doesn't really get anything close to that. And with the bigger tires and wheels and everything, it definitely gets less than that, but it looks good. So we're going to start a little walk around. I'll start with the engine. And it is stock exhaust. The only thing I've done is for performance is the DC Sports cold air intake, and I basically just did it for sound, but you can see the filter right there. So that's it for under the hood. It's a really clean car, one owner. I think it has 172,000 on it right now. I put about 10,000 miles on it since I've owned it. Very reliable. So first we've got the brush guard for the front. This is just eBay. I think it's like $100. But as you can see, I had to drill out some hockey pucks and get longer bolts, because the way this bolted up originally, this was hitting the front. So I'm not really sure on the design on that, but it's all bolted in, and I just used that to extend it. But you can't really tell when you're back here. So these headlights are Depot black housing projectors, and they have a pretty good cutoff for the price. I think they're about $200, but basically the only reason I got these was because I had headlights, and when I lifted it I couldn't aim them, and I was basically blinding people, like oncoming traffic. So these, you're actually able to, let's see, where is it, this screw here, you can turn it, and I adjusted them on my garage, and I've got white LED bulbs in there. So let's see, let's walk over here. It is lifted. I did lift it, and you can see right here, 2-inch, it's got 2-inch spacers, Aerogenics, and roughly from what I've read, it lifts at about 3 inches front and rear, and it's pretty level. I didn't want it where it's set up higher in the back, so it's pretty level lift, and it rides really good. And I've got eBay camber bolts in the front, 2 of them, and I've got Rock Auto camber arms in the rear. If you're looking for camber arms and bolts, go to Rock Auto, because the rear arms were only, I think they were like $35, and on eBay they were like $100. So, and I've had them on there for about half a year, and they've done great. So on the tires, these are General Grabber ATX 225/75/16. The wheels are 16 by 8 plus 20, I believe, Rotogrid V's. You can see they got a nice little lip on them. I got the center caps. I'll probably get different lug nuts. I just had those in my garage. And I actually have a 5mm spacer on the front. When I originally put this on, it was super close. Like, the wheel would turn, but it was so close I could barely get a piece of paper in between the caliper and the spoke. So put on a 5mm. I actually had 20mm spacers on here on the front and back, but they stuck out pretty far, and I don't know, I kind of like this look better. It's pretty flush, but 5mm spacer on the front, no spacer on the rear. It's a square setup, so 16 by 8 all around, and you can see it barely pokes. Before it was out, 20 more millimeters, which was past the mud flap. But as you can see, it barely sticks out there. So got the blacked out frame with the frame around it and the blacked out lens. Aerogenics sticker. I actually had to put this on there when I got it. It didn't have a H emblem, but I got that off eBay. Just got the stock tire on the back, which I'm planning on. I was kind of seeing if I like these wheels. I've had several wheels on this since I bought it. This is like my third or fourth set, but kind of wanted to see if I like these first, and I really do. So I think I'm gonna buy an extra one for the rear that really completes the look. But this is a front wheel drive model. I wish it was all wheel drive, I really do. But when I bought it, I had no intentions of doing anything to it. I was just gonna daily it. I got it for a good price. It was a one owner, really clean for the year and the miles. So, but I might get the Aerogenics lower control arms for the rear that they make. I might get those just to make it, you know, look a little cleaner down here. But yeah, it is front wheel drive, sadly. Front wheel drive is kind of rare in these, actually. Not in a good way, but. And I actually just ordered the OEM spoiler for up here, so I'm waiting on that. I'm gonna get it paint matched. I'm gonna get this spare wheel. Then Aerogenics has a like a thing you put in the backside of this and it says CRV, so when you hit the brake it lights up and it says CRV. I'll probably get that. Those are just a few little things that I want to do to it. Walking around here, and I actually have, I bought them last year, but they're the CRV decals right here that are off the first gen CRV, but somebody makes them online and I bought them in black, and they go down here. I just never put them on, so I'm gonna throw those on. I think that'll be pretty clean. We got these visors. These are well visors. They're actually really good too. They got like little clips. I don't know if you can see up in there, but little hooks and clips and then tape. They're kind of like an OEM style visor, which is pretty nice. On the roof, I've got the Rolla roof rack. If anybody's looking to purchase one of these, go to, I believe I got it at Walmart. Everywhere else was pretty expensive. The cheapest price was Walmart, believe it or not. And I just had it delivered to me through the mail. And the only thing that everybody says on the review is this sticker peels really bad. And I'm gonna use something to remove that so it looks a little cleaner. But other than that, it's really good. These are eBay crossbars, like 30 bucks. I mean, it's pretty solid. Let's see, the reason this is all streaking, I don't know if you can see it, but yesterday I actually clay barred the whole vehicle, and I used this Meguiar's new like synthetic kind of sealant stuff, and it was blue, and said to spray the whole vehicle, and I did, and it kind of like streaked on all the plastic. It shined it up a little bit, but it streaked on the windows, but I actually used some Meguiar's window cleaner and cleaned those up pretty good, but it wouldn't take it off here for some reason. So I replaced the mirrors. One was kind of cracked when I got it, so I got these, and they're just like a textured black. They're only $30 on eBay, and they're electric, so got both of those. It was like 60 bucks. Let's see what else. So like I said, the lift. Let's see what else. Let's see if I can show you the control arms down here. Might be kind of hard to show. Let's see if I can get up under here. Yeah, you can see them right up there. Those were only like 30 something dollars for the set, which was really nice. Fully adjustable, and they were actually able to get this back in spec with these arms and 2 camber bolts in the rear. Or in the front. I don't know if one would do it, but 2 definitely did it. And you can't really see it, but when you drop this down, oh yeah, you can kind of see it there. I had to extend the brake lines. I made like an inch bracket to extend them upwards, so it wasn't putting a lot of strain on it. So I did that myself. Oh, and the last thing I almost forgot to talk about. I got the HRG 1-inch. Yeah, you can see them right there. 1-inch subframe and engine and transmission drop. Comes with all the bolts, the 1-inch drop, and basically that helps you get it back in spec and helps with the axle wobble, which I did have. Let's see if I can show you. Kind of hard to see, but I replaced all those, so you can see it over here. Yeah, you can see it right there. But yeah, it drops in an inch. And I basically did have axle problems. One of the axle passenger side actually broke, and I had to replace it. So I highly recommend whichever lift kit you go with, the HRG, the Aerogenics, that you get the 1-inch drop kit. So I basically, Aerogenics didn't make it at the time, so I had to buy the HRG, but now they do make it. So another thing, this bumper It's pretty chipped up and everything. I bought a new one. It's just textured. I never put it on yet, so I'll probably throw that on, look a little cleaner. For the front here, I have some KC Apollo series lights. I'm gonna mount those. I haven't got to that. They actually make a mesh grill. I've seen a lot of people run on this, and I'd like to get that, but everywhere I've been looking online, it's sold out. So if anybody has one, comment below or send me a link. I'd like to get my hands on one of those. I think that'd look pretty good. But yeah, guys, other than that, I think that's about it. I'll show you the interior too. The interior is really clean. Like, pull this key out. So I actually got the WeatherTech floor mats. These are the ones you get at AutoZone where you cut them to fit, but they're pretty good. Seat is great. Like, that's the most wear in the whole car. Everything else is, it's really good condition. Got the Sony with CarPlay stereo, which is fantastic. Everything else is just factory. Let's see. That actuator on that door doesn't work. I already had to replace a couple, which they're pretty cheap. But if you look back here, I don't think anybody ever sat in the back of this. Like, it is literally flawless. When I went to get it, I was like, I almost couldn't believe how clean it was. I saw it in pictures and I was like, ah, it looks clean, but you gotta see it in person. Went to see it in person, and it's, I mean, it's just crazy clean. It's pretty incredible, honestly, for as old as it is. It's an 04. Just a little bit there. Not bad though for as old as it is, like I said, and how many miles are on it. Super clean, super clean. So yeah, guys, just want to do a little walk around on it. And a few more mods coming in the future. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think. It's been a really good car though. Super reliable. Cold AC, hot heat. You know, gets looks wherever I go. Definitely looks different. You don't see too many lifted CRVs, especially where I am. So, but yeah, I got the wing coming. Gonna paint that. Then I'm gonna get the spare for the rear, and I think that'll really complete it, and put these stickers down here. So I'll do update videos as I do all that stuff. But yeah, guys, sorry for this one clip, but I just wanted to get the video out. Didn't really have time to edit one. So yeah, let me know what you think below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.